Vlog Adventures. Right now, guys, it is super late. It is about 8 o'clock right now, and I'm doing a different type of video today. I'm going to be doing a sit-down video today, and that is mostly because I don't have much time to record a vlog, and I just wanted to talk about this topic for a long time with you guys. So today's topic I'm going to be talking about is my diabetes story. If you guys don't know, I'm a type 1 diabetic, which pretty much diabetes means insulin cannot produce sugar to go to your pancreas to cover sugar. So usually like insulin covers like all the food you eat, but that doesn't happen to if you have diabetes. So yeah, that is pretty much type 1 diabetes. I've had it for almost 3 years now, so in July I'll have it for 3 years. So diabetes is really a main struggle for me. It's a day-to-day basis, and I'm really like at a risk of my life. But I still do whatever I love, and if you're watching this and you have diabetes, just strive for what you love. Diabetes is just trying to something that is trying to hold you back. And if you guys think like you eat too much from getting diabetes, like if you leave down a comment below, did you eat too much with getting diabetes? It's just no, that's actually really offensive, and some people can take down the wrong way, but really it's just genetics or anything else, but it may be like a disease you get or something like that. So pretty much about 3 years ago, like I said, I was going to go play football in 4th grade. This was the summer of 4th grade, so I was going into 4th grade. This was at the end of 3rd grade going into 4th grade. And I went to the doctor's office to get like one of those like checkup things, like a main checkup, and I had to get like my little form. I honestly forget what it's called now. And pretty much they wanted to do like a test on me since my sister is diabetic, and they wanted to see if I like had any things in me, and they found that my blood sugar was 241, I think, or 240 maybe. So they decided to send me to the emergency room, which is Dayton Children's Hospital. They really took care of me there. I want to give a shout out to them there. But I was rushed that day to the emergency room. I wasn't rushed, but I was told to go to the emergency room. Went straight to the emergency room, and I found out I had type 1 diabetes. I spent 3 days in the hospital learning how to do all my stuff. At first, I didn't do anything. My mom would give me my finger pokes, and my mom and dad would give me my shots. And about a year ago, I started giving my own shots, which is a big step for me. I've, of course, been doing blood samples for about 2 years now. So I've really upped to my level in the diabetes, and I'm pretty matured through the diabetes. But yeah, those days, I really didn't know what diabetes was. When they say you had type 1 diabetes, like, I didn't know what that was. And it finally kicked in about when, like, I first had it, and I was going out for football. It was the first practice, and when I came home, I started crying because during the middle of practice, my mom had to test my blood sugar to make sure I wasn't doing a low or a high, and I was so embarrassed that like everyone was gonna look at me and questioning what I was doing. So yeah, guys, that is why I quit football that year, and I didn't want to play. So I tried out a new sport that year. I think it was basketball, but yeah, it really affected me. I still did play football, but I haven't played football since then. I don't know why. It just kind of made me look at a different point of view. And I used to be really nervous to tell people that I have diabetes, but now I'm pretty open. Like, if you're one of my friends, you know, I really don't care, like, anymore. I just straight up say what this is, and a lot of people don't know what diabetes is, and I'll put a link down below to the American Diabetes Association if I remember, and you can donate, or you can just check it out and read down on some of that articles just in case I explain some of that stuff. So go check down below, American Diabetes Association, if I didn't put it in the description. But yeah, diabetes is just like a life struggle for me. It's for everybody. There's like 3,000 people a day or something diagnosed with it. There's type 1 and type 2. Maybe there's a type 3. I may be wrong about that. I don't know if it's called type 3. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my diabetes story. It's pretty thin, but I'm going to start doing more diabetes videos for the diabetics out there and everybody. But yeah, guys, like I said, I started giving myself my shots, and now I always give myself my shots like no one else does it. And I finger poke myself, and I pretty much know everything now. After 3 years, I feel like I've matured through diabetes, and diabetes kind of helped me mature through, which I would write down my numbers, and I would know how many carbs, which you guys may be afraid of shots with, which I was at the beginning, but I kind of got over it. I mean, I always used to be afraid of like those big needles as a kid, like they would put in your arm, but literally the needle is that big. I can maybe even show you guys. And the syringe that goes in your finger is literally like that big. It's not that big, and it honestly doesn't hurt anymore. Maybe at the beginning it did hurt, but now it's like I literally just stick it in, push it, and bring it back out. It's pretty simple now. But yeah, guys, that is where I'll be ending off this video. If you're a diabetic, please leave your story down in the comments. I want other diabetics to like tell their story and how they're compared to mine. Maybe they did it with something else or something like that. So leave that in the comments below if you are a diabetic. And yeah, guys, like I said, go check out that link down below. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you're new, please subscribe. Also leave a like on this video. Like I said, comment if you are new, and I'll give you guys some more shout outs. Also turn on post notifications if you haven't already. Please share this video with your friends if you did enjoy. Have a great day, and remember, always be happy.
It ain't my fault.